Asem way membese ye nyina yere be fi. Eye Ntim Fordjour, we are still waiting for him to prove to us he's not gay. Eye Asin South MP. And abetodwa say eye Ntim Fordjour oye trumu na asem nyina say na odetete na odisie. Yeah, you see in life there's something a subaya it is saying insane untumi fensie. Now for a very long time no, this gentleman a friend no a year Ntim Fordjour or the ni suban ene nyome bia oye ne suma se esi ama ne hu nipa bi ene ne busuafo bi ne ne nyonkofo bi ono omko school no ahye omabufo ma waba abotene abeka ne pain nyoma na oye no school ene sebio nyoma ende ye no kase oye sie na omobeka asem se ofa mbema to one mbema na da na sebio oye trumu nipa sebio otafre mbema to no abrantie ntumi share da and I say eye Asin South for MP on ntumi share da emba abontene embe kire emfa adanse embe kire se onye obi a ofa mbema to and I say otafre trumu na ana eya se boni a nipa bi di omon pese nipa be hunti omutumi ko hye politics echi omukoshe parliament echi na omu create impression mi se nipa bi mom na sebio eba trumu tafre ene bema ye ne omuda e de bema hye bema to a omoye omo se de omunim ho hwe so enda betodwa de yebusa eye sofu muku anase reverend so called reverend Ntim Fordjour say omekire se onye gay anase ontafre trumu anase onim bema na. If we say o nipa bi a wakasa afa trumu ho ache na de bia no oka o se nipa bi o Ghana ha oni de o MPP ni oni de o sofo na nipa bi o Ghana ha omo ye trumu fo aban hyemra na sa nipa no yembu omo ekumfo anase sa nipa no yentata omo anase yentwa omo su ana ebi mukura yenku omo we any ade abrantie we enam Ghana ha e de politics eye on the right to say that. And Ghana no, as we speak today no, emra emma obi ho kwan sebio yemfengu krata so de nanso obi ani ho kwan se obekọ akoye trumu ne bema ne oba da ya che no physically. Now the eka nyina ne se eye papa yi sene otumi gina parliament o se ode krata bi sebio ogina so amaya chi Ghana fo bi ebu omu kumfo edi omakoto efiase anase ya bu omo efrise ono ne tirim no ana nipa bi omo ka no ho MPP mu no ohu nipa bi wenisuo ene ne oba bi ene ne bi omo ye ne se omo de omo ye trumu fo ene abetodwa se Ntim Fordjour tafri trumu Ntim Fordjour eye trumu one mema ne da the classmate for be 9 na aba abontene abeka de otumika ye nyina ne se ono de onye gay anase onye trumu asoma yebusa ne nyina ne se edien enjinaso edien na ode kire approve actually Ghana for say he is not gay, he does not sleep with other men, he does not lick the butt of other human beings or to make it clear other men. He needs to prove to us. He needs to come out because people are asking. And you see the church he attends, the church that he leads as a reverend father, no, they are still asking for evidence. They are still trying to get the real answer that what proves, what shows that he is not gay, because the allegations that have been made or leveled against him are serious allegations and he is trying to avoid it. So we want him to come out. We want Ntim Fordjour to explain with evidence if he has graphs, sketches to prove that he is not gay, because being married alone does not justify that somebody is not gay, or being a man does not justify somebody not being gay, or you being a Christian or calling yourself a reverend does not justify that you are not gay. So he needs to prove beyond that. The same way he's in parliament every single day sitting on platforms trying to condemn other people because of their gestures, because of the way they look, because of the way they talk, because of some group of people they mingle with, he criticizing and condemning them that they are gays. We want Reverend Ntim Fordjour to also prove beyond reasonable doubt that he is not gay. Not just saying I'm not gay does not mean you are not gay. And that is why we are here today. Also for Pioto, we want him to come out and justify, prove to us with evidence. The same way he is in parliament telling Ghanaians that their law needs to be passed for people who he believes are gay. And we keep asking him that what is his definition of gay. Until now he has not been able to prove to us what gayism is, what his definition of gay is. And after he defines gay, he needs to prove to us that he's not gay. I am not here to speak for gay people. I am here to question Ntim Fordjour if he's really not doing this for politics, if he's really not using the name of God, hiding behind these kind of things to protect his dark side. Because the enemy say and the abetodja say Ntim Fordjour or tafre mema to onem mema dasie. Ne yire a complain am nebusuafo emo omaka asem na hye emo mu nyina mpese ebeba abontre nanso nyoma bi ene ne bi a oye ene senia sebio obuo dipa bi aten abra oni ngina so no ama ne namfofo bi aba abontre be ka kire Ghana for say eye Ntim Fordjour eye trumudiiifuo word we na mehwehwe no oye trumudiiifuo Mr. Fosu Medase say ochiremtwi ewo primary kosi GSS Ntim Fordjour eye trumudiiifuo a ewo se oyi ne ho ano ekirechirema Ghana fo hu se onye trumudiiifuo nti we are still waiting. And every single day, I will remind Ntim Fordjour to come and explain. Because just looking at somebody, you cannot just conclude and say the person is gay. Just looking at the kind of group the person works with, you cannot conclude that they are gay. Somebody being married does not exclude them from being gay. Somebody being a Christian or a reverend does not automatically exclude them from being gay. And he needs to prove beyond all these things that he is not gay. Because from what we know and the evidence that has been put out there, clearly Ntim Fordjour is gay. So Ntim Fordjour, just saying that I'm not gay does not change the narrative. Come with evidence. Come and prove to us. For some reason, you are running away from the media. For some reason, I don't want you to go to any media house. I want you to do a short video explaining yourself why you are not gay. That is the most important thing, because the reasons why you are basing your arguments, you know, say, "Nipe bi wo Ghana omo ye gay." And then we keep asking you what makes someone gay, and you say the way they walk, the way they talk. Maybe they are friends with women, a woman being a friend with woman, a man being a friend with a man, and your religion, your principles does not believe in that. That's fine. We want to know that if you are married, can't you be gay? If you have friends who work in a certain way, or a group of people who are also gays, does it make you gay? Or you calling yourself reverend, does it exclude you from being gay? We want you to prove to us that you aren't gay, because that is all that you are doing, and you are using that to cover up your gayism. So I'll be back on this matter, and every single day I'll remind him. I'll remind him and remind his church. I'll remind him and remind his colleagues in parliament. I'll remind him and remind his wife. If his wife wants us to publish his gay partner, if she gives us that green light, we will publish it for her to see. I know that is his private life. He does not want people to know. But if his wife wants us to do it, she can use other means to let me know. I will publish the face of his gay partner. So we cannot sit in Ghana and pretend as if say Trumudiiifuo betumi gina Ghana. I pretend to say only or your krojin abra on your krojin. So I'm just telling him, Ntim Fordjour, come and prove to us. Let us know. Trumudiiifuo, Reverend Ntim Fordjour Trumudiiifuo, come. Ntim Fordjour Trumudiiifuo, come and tell us. Just saying I'm not gay, denying it does not mean you are not. So I'm telling your wife respectfully, madam, say who couldn't person bejiatum, na say opese publishing the gay partner. You see, the reason why we don't want to do that is because that person too also on the private life. And we cannot just come here and put his face on the screen and say, we na Ntim Fordjour enene da, and a bema we ena sebiu ofaneto. But what Ntim Fordjour can do to help us, and say he needs to come and prove beyond just saying I am not gay, to prove to us all say onisani panena. Because on there say all championing anti-LGBTQ issue in Ghana. It is very important, and this is going to stay on record. And every time I speak on this matter, I'm going to speak Twi and speak English so that it can travel very far for him to understand. His colleagues outside the country, people he's deceiving, all the guys he's dating online, the kind of people he's seen, and all the foreigners he's doing these things with. I want them to understand what we are doing here, the explanation, the double life he's playing, the kind of hypocritical life that he's putting up. All that he's doing, all the things that you see him do on TV, speak against anti-LGBT, are all acts. This guy is a pure actor. He's involved. He needs to come out of the closet. Just saying I'm not gay does not justify that you are not gay. So Ntim Fordjour, pie nebe kachire nebe chire mu chire ye. Oye sofo. Na oye sofo a uro Pioto. Sofo Pioto Ntim Fordjour.